So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to test out the EOS R, which I'm using now, with the RF15-35 handheld blogging in the program auto exposure mode. So I just want to pick the camera up, let the camera do its stuff, and we're going to see how good it does. Now normally I use this little beastie, but I want to try and limit the amount of gear that I take on my walks with me. So we're going to head out to the woods near Goodwood and use this, see how good it is. So let's go. How's this auto mode going on this camera? What do you think? It seems from the screen on here to be doing a really great job, which when you have to change all the shutter speed and everything else on there, it becomes a bit distracting from when you just want to put the camera up and have a quick chat. It'll be interesting to see when we get this back, how good this footage actually is. Certainly it's not a bright day. You see it's quite overcast, but it seems to be doing a really good job. I'm quite surprised. It's still at the 15mm end of this range. What makes it a little bit easier to keep the stability on it is the fact that you can actually cup your hand underneath the lens rather than trying to hold the camera itself. Which, again, when you want to vlog and then switch back to camera very quickly, to have to take tripods off and attach other bits and pieces on there, it just distracts in my view. So I just want to make it very simple that when we're out walking, I can just flick it over. We're going uphill again now, so I'm getting out of breath. So it's quite dark now in here. It's quite a lot of tree cover. The sun's gone. It's just started to drizzle a little bit as well. Now the only annoying thing with this particular mode, the camera doing everything itself, so I've got no idea at the moment what the shutter speed is, what the ISO is, and what the f-stop is. So it'll be interesting when we get back to see how good this footage turns out. You might find it shooting at ISO something silly, and it's going to look absolute pants. So, but a good test anyway. So it started raining. Oh, can you believe it? So one thing I would really like to know what your opinions on is see these YouTubers and various people with the little clamp that goes onto here so you can hang your camera on. I forgot the name of it again. It's the memory. Where's it gonna? It's gone. I can't even think of it. It's crazy. So, do you use one? Let me know, because I really like the idea of it doing that way. So I keep looking at them thinking, are they going to be actually any good when you're out and about? So you can just attach your camera down onto your rucksack here. Now they look quite good and they get great reviews, but in a practical sense, are they really worth investing in? So maybe if you've got one and you've made it this far through to the video to actually see this bit, you can pop a link in the comment below and just let me know your thoughts. I think they're about 80 quid, but I'm out of breath again. Really need to get fit. I started doing 5k, or couch to 5k, not 5k to couch, which is probably the preferred option. But I'm still out of breath. At the moment I've got a small rig cage on there, which is in one of my other videos, which works actually really well. But if you put the small rig one on there, it's only a very small, so I don't know how you're going to attach that then and then pop it straight into your tripod. Oh, will we go dark again? Is it going to come back? It's struggling now, so we've obviously started to reach the end of this capability with this dark conditions. Oh, there we come back again. There we go. So it's caught up. It's not the quickest thing in the world. So we're just coming to the end now of a quick walk round with the dog. around these woods at Goodwood. So it's been nice to have a bit of break from the sunshine, to be honest. A bit of colder weather and lugging around a rucksack like this. And it's also been quite good to test out this rucksack. I'm going mad. You see, I'm totally mad. This camera with the EOS R15-35 on there, and just using the completely auto mode on there. So I'd love to be able to just use this one lens for everything. And so far it's been actually a lot easier just walking around, taking photos, and using this camera. Now what I can't tell at the moment is when we get back, let's just turn that down a bit bright. So when we get back, how good this footage is going to be. You might find it's blown it out of all proportion, and then all this vlogging time has been absolutely wasted on there. But if you've made it this far, you've enjoyed the little journey with us, and I'll catch up with you very soon, so take care. So guys, welcome back. So that was the EOS R RF15-35 lens, all shot in completely auto mode on there. And apart from a couple of little bits, I think it did surprisingly well considering I've never ever used it before. Now it did struggle a little bit with the stabilisation. I was just literally hand holding everything on there, and I think if I use the in-body stabilisation at 15mm, it might do quite well. Now this lens at 35mm was not particularly great. It was just too cropped in on me, which was not ideal. Now this has all been shot at 25 frames a second. I couldn't tell you what it was using for everything else because it doesn't tell you on the back of the screen. The f-stop, the shutter speed and the ISO is just completely auto, and I was expecting the footage to come out really grainy, so actually I was quite surprised it came out as well as it did, which was quite good. What else to talk about? It was super noisy up on top of the downs there. The microphone struggled, but I thought I'd leave the footage in there just so you can get a real well view of what it is like without editing it all out. I haven't colour graded it, the footage is as it is. So I don't think it did a bad job. I could do some more testing with it and see how we get on with it. What do you guys think? Put it in your comments below. Would you use it? Would you not? Would you rather stick using the known shutter speed, your known ISOs on there, which I do think that plays a part where it is better to use that without a doubt. But if you are just using this camera while you're shooting photographs and want to shoot a bit of video, just to put it out your pocket and go without any other accessories, I think it didn't do a bad job, but I want to do a bit more testing with it. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it from here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch up with you soon, so take care.